In part D, we have a quadratic equation. So 2Cos²x minus cos x is equals to 1. We will rearrange it. So we can write 2Cos²x minus cos x minus 1 is equals to 0. Now for that purpose, we need to simplify this quadratic equation. So the simple step is we use the calculator to factorize it, number one. And if you want to simplify, we have to break this middle term. So for that purpose, what would we do? We will multiply this factor 2 by negative 1. So we'll write 2 times negative 1 would become negative 2. So I need two numbers. When we multiply these two numbers, we'll get minus 2, or when we add or subtract, so that would be the answer negative 1. That is the middle one. Now the method is, first of all, I will write the first value as it is, then I will put the negative sign, cos x outside, minus 1 is equals to 0. So here I will write 2 minus 1. So now we will simplify 2Cos²x minus 2Cos x plus cos x minus 1 equal to 0. Now we will make the pair. So we'll take 2Cos x as in common. So we have cos x minus 1. Nothing is common in the second one, so we will take 1 as in common. So that would be the factors. Let me write 2Cos x plus 1 times cos x minus 1 is equals to 0. So these are two factors. That is our common factor and that is our non-common factor. Now the next step is we will separate. So 2 cos x plus 1 is equals to 0 and cos x minus 1 is equals to 0. So here we have 2 cos x is equals to negative 1 and cos x is equals to minus 1 by 2. Here in this step we have cos x is equals to 1. So these are my two possible roots. I will also show you these two roots by using the calculator. So let's work on calculator for these factors. Okay, this is my original equation. This one, I will input this equation into the calculator. Okay, here I would use the calculator. I will press mod button and now for 5 number it is the equation. On 3 number it is the quadratic equation. I would just put the coefficients of this one. So here you can see our first coefficient is 2, the second coefficient is negative 1 and the third coefficient would be also negative 1. So I will put these. So 2, then press enter or equal, then minus 1 equal, then again minus 1 equal sign and then enter. Again put the equal. So you can see that our answer is 1. We have the answer cos x is equals to 1 and again equal sign. You can see our other answer is negative half. So we can also write it directly from the calculator. Now we will solve it. So now I will write both equations separately for simplification. So first of all I would write cos x is equals to negative half. Now we will find the basic angle alpha. So alpha would be equals to cos inverse of 1 over 2. This negative sign shows the cos is negative in the second quadrant and the third quadrant. So for that purpose we will take the cos inverse of half by using the calculator. So here you can see that the cos inverse of half, that would be equals to pi by 3. So for the second quadrant, we will write x is equals to pi minus alpha. So that would be pi minus pi by 3. When you take the LCM to simplify, you will get 2 pi by 3. For third quadrant, we will write x is equals to pi plus alpha. So we will write pi plus pi by 3. So that would become 4 pi by 3. So you can also verify your answer by using the calculator by finding cos 2 pi by 3. Let me check. So here we will verify our answer. So cos of 2 pi by 3. So that is negative half, it's correct. And the next is again cos of 4 pi divided by 3, again negative half. So it means our answers are correct now. We will do the second half. So for second half we have cos x is equals to 1. So alpha would be equals to cos inverse of 1. When we'll take the cos inverse of 1, so let's see. So here I took the cos inverse of 1, that would become 0. Okay. But we know that the cos would be 0 on two possible results. So I wrote alpha is equals to 0. So cos is positive in the quadrant number 1 and the quadrant number 4. So for the first quadrant, our angle would be x is equals to alpha is equals to 0. For fourth quadrant, x is equals to 2 pi minus alpha. So that would be 2 pi minus 0. So x would become 2 pi.